Okay. Today we reacting to this little baby shot at NFL player at a Super Bowl party.
This is your brain when you're struggling to focus. And this is your brain when you're in the zone, but getting in the zone.
We're finna start recording. Little baby shot at NFL player at a Super Bowl.
FBI, open up!
He sound like
I seen this. I said I gotta throw this up for the chat tonight before I go to sleep. Lil Baby and his homies apparently end up shooting a 49ers player after they got into it at a San Francisco stripper party around the time of the Super Bowl.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Barely.
Stupid. Unfortunately got shot after this dispute involving rapper Lil Baby at a San Francisco stripper party after the Super Bowl. Okay, it says White was at a club in the Mission when he got shot in the leg, a police report says. Now, I've got a whole bunch of information and reaction to this news for you today, and unfortunately, it's looking really bad for Lil Baby.
That's crazy.
And as I'm going to show you, the police have already been looking very closely into his operation, and this is just going to be the cherry on top, unfortunately, for prosecutors that have been coming for 4PF. So this says San Francisco 49ers defensive and defensive end Keon White was shot early morning Monday morning on a Mission Street nightclub following an argument involving the rapper Lil Baby, according to a police report.
You see, I don't think Lil Baby himself shot him, but I think one of his affiliates maybe.
Viewed by the Standard. The San Francisco Police Department has not yet named a suspect, but a party that began Sunday night continued into...
I don't think it was Lil Baby that shot him, though. I think it was them 4PF goon niggas that was, you know what I'm saying, got into it, doing all that woo-doo shit, which is why... Man, we gonna talk about
early hours on Monday at Delirious Bar, a nightclub on 1799 Mission Street. There were several strippers on the main floor, and a private party where White was shot was downstairs. Social media posts that appeared to be from the party showed Lil Baby, all right, whose given name is Dominique Jones. The musician performed Sunday night in San Francisco, according to an events listing and a social media post. Representatives of the rapper didn't respond to a request for comment. A witness interviewed by police said Jones's entourage was on the main floor and tried to enter White's private event. White got into an argument with the rapper, the witness told police, and the witness said that when he went upstairs to ask for a manager's help, he heard 2 gunshots. Downstairs, he found out that White had been...
Who? A witness interviewed by police said Jones encouraged entourage, so that's Lil Baby's entourage, was on the main floor and tried to enter. White got into an argument with the rapper.
What bro doing? He tapping the table or something?
The witness told police. So he got into it with the rapper.
White got into an argument.
So the witness was going upstairs
with
to
the rapper.
Help.
The witness told police, and the witness said that when he went upstairs to ask for a manager's help, he heard 2 gunshots. Downstairs, he found out that White had been shot in the left leg. The witnesses said he did not know who the shooter was, but another party attendee interviewed by the Standard said that she did not witness the shooting but heard 4 gunshots. Topless women were sweeping up dollar bills when police entered the club to investigate.
They like, well, shit, let me get my money first before y'all come in here.
4:06 a.m. shooting, the report said. As I entered, I saw numerous scantily clad females picking up dollar bills that were strewn on the floor. The police report says that some of the females were topless and appeared to have been adult entertainers. It must be nice. It says, as police went downstairs to locate the victim, who was found to be White, partygoers were still leaving, the report notes. When asked who had shot him, White was uncooperative. He stayed solid, according to the report. A 49ers representative said White was undergoing treatment at a local hospital.
He better than me, boy. Y'all I swear to God, y'all be shooting the right niggas.
FBI, open up!
I'm telling you right now.
Call the popo, huh?
I'm telling you right now. Let me be I'm in the NFL, nigga. I ain't in the motherfucking streets, nigga. You think I'm... What? He did it, Your Honor, him. The one with the big ass 4PF chain. Oh, fuck them. You tweaking.
Police found evidence that included a 9mm shell casing and a 45 caliber shell casing. Sounds like 2 guns were used. 2 people are going to be in trouble. Investigators pulled footage from surveillance cameras and found an abandoned cell phone. Don't tell me you dropped your phone at the scene of the drill.
Sound like it.
Lil Baby is a Grammy Award winning from Atlanta, aka... You know what I was going to say. His 5th and most recent album, Wham!, debuted atop the Billboard 200. Now, there's a couple of interesting video news reports on this that I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this.
All that money in that room. You niggas arguing about some party? Who coming in and out the party?
quick short one. I'm going to show you a little bit of the discourse that's going on Reddit, and I'm going to show you some more videos of how serious this incident actually was.
This morning, we have new details in the shooting that hurt 49ers defensive end Keon White. It happened early yesterday morning at a nightclub in San Francisco's Mission District. Our partners at SF Standard report White was hosting a Super Bowl party at Delia Lounge on Mission Street. At some point, White got into an argument involving rapper Lil Baby. That's when White was shot in the ankle. Nearby residents say they were woken up by police activity.
Damn. Window is like right by my bed, and so I saw lights. Like I think that's why I woke up at first. I think I kind of knew that it wasn't like the most safe place, but honestly, I mean, like it kind of seems par for the course. Like I'm not like entirely like, how could this happen here?
No arrests have been made. Our sister network ESPN reports White had surgery yesterday, and it was a success.
Here's the thing.
Damn.
He didn't apparently tell people who shot him.
See, the problem is he played for the NFL.
Damn.
Hello, my name's Jacob Elijah.
That's the big problem. Like, that's the problem. That's where it's gonna be like,
Call the popo, huh?
damn. You know what I'm saying? In the NFL, boy, that's a strong powerhouse. You shot a NFL player who plays for the San Francisco 49ers in San Francisco on Super Bowl weekend.
FBI, open up!
Yeah, open up.
Hey, before I keep going, I gotta show y'all something real quick. Y'all know I love shining like new money. And high quality. I ain't the only one rocking thousands of 5-star reviews. And let's just say it's a reason why you coming up. Half off, bro. 50% off your order if you use the code MACMoolah. Half off, bro. Go to GLD.com, use the code MACMoolah when you placing your order and save 50%. All right, let's get back to the video. Now, like I said, I don't think personally, I would hope at least it's not Lil Baby himself that did it. Because, like, you arguing with an NFL player in a strip club, bro. Like, why did a gun ever get pulled out? That's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying, though? You arguing with an NFL player in a strip club in his private section of the club. Like, that sound like some goofy shit for your gun to get pulled out and you to fire off. Sound like two shooters fired off 2 shots.
You are a professional football player. You're shot in the leg. There needs to be a big lawsuit. There needs to be millions of dollars changing hands for this injury. You can't be out here. I wouldn't be surprised if the NFL.
That's what I'm saying.
And the team, the 49ers,
that's what I'm saying,
to sue Lil Baby and his entourage. Now, what's really crazy, okay, before I show you more videos about this, they said Lil Baby owes us what does that say? A sixth pick now? I don't follow football like that, okay? But they're saying the 49ers just can't stop dealing with injuries, all right? They're saying, go read the article. For some reason, Channel 7 doesn't want you to know it was a stripper party that got out of hand. But here is the thing, okay? This is going around on Atlantology, which is the Atlanta gangster drill subreddit. People saying this is a terrible look for Lil Baby because he's already got the police on his trail, and that's
you know the police. You know the Atlanta police was already on their trail.
Lil Baby.
I told y'all niggas, boy. The more y'all keep doing y'all want to keep doing this gangster shit and be tough and be savage and steal in the streets and run around doing all this shit with these niggas and you all the niggas with you killers and all that shit gonna get y'all ass fucked up. I don't know when these niggas gonna learn.
Okay, he has been the subject of investigation by the Atlanta police.
Again, they investigating him by the Atlanta police for some shit that he didn't do. You see what I'm saying? So it's important. The niggas you have around you, you're the one that's always gonna take the rap because you're the rapper. We don't know Poo Poo and Ray Ray. We know Little Baby. When academics got smacked by your assistant or whoever the fuck it was, we wasn't talking about him. We put Lil Baby. We know Little Baby. Like, you see what I'm saying? We don't know them niggas. We don't know them niggas, bro. We don't know them niggas. We know you.
Been looking into 4PF, his little crew slash gang slash music label, okay, for quite some time. They have been investigating 4PF, okay, and it has been broken down in great detail. It is been explored extensively. Arrest warrant confirms rapper Lil Baby's connection to boys' murders, okay? There's a deadly war going on between 4PF and OMF, leading to fatal shootings in Atlanta. So Lil Baby's name has been connected to serious violence for some time. A lot of people have been saying that he is actually going to be in big trouble regardless of this situation. And now this is going around, they're saying on Atlantology that basically it could be curtains for 4PF, unfortunately, okay? People are saying whoever's in his entourage is unbelievably stupid. Okay? So what? Let Boss Man get beat up and embarrassed, or give this big MF a hot one? Salute to the entourage. Hell. Now, that's not confirmed, okay? But look, they're saying there, look. What, let Lil Baby's not...
Hot one is crazy.
Said we ain't let folks slide, but yeah, but that shit cool, though. But y'all should have beat his ass, though. Y'all in California. Y'all not in Atlanta, boy. I'm telling you right now, nigga. If you think the San Francisco police... You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna do nothing. You're crazy.
Big guy. And they're saying, what, let him get beat up or embarrassed? So maybe his crew popped off shots because Lil Baby was under pressure. People saying, okay, cool. So he avoids getting beat up and the temporary embarrassment that comes with it. Then years down the line, he gets indicted, catching an elbow for what? Was it worth it? I'm sure they outnumbered him. They could have just jumped him, and ain't 12 still on him about that music video thing, which is the thing I just showed you, where he apparently recorded a music video in an area known for his rivals. And essentially, according to authorities, that actually led to a fatal shooting of a teenager. So it says he famous, and it ain't.
All you do is click the button. Boom, it's going to generate a chord progression. Let's listen to some of these.
Ooh. That's fire.
It ain't too temporary embarrassment. That's permanent. It will cost him millions of dollars, messing up his image. Whoever did it, if it wasn't security, take your 10-year plea, get out in 6 or 7. I'll make sure you're good financially, which baby homies be having stuff in the chain gang, and life goes on. That hog-ass boy hit baby ain't no telling what would have happened. Baby could have been in the ICU right now. They're saying this is his image. That's the image they're trying to protect. Saying, I hope them dudes doing their push-ups. They're saying all this academic stuff got him on edge. They're saying it's his fault for letting a blogger get to him. He should have been fighting academics. Academics didn't catch a hot one. It says, I don't get how either. Ain't no way the fat guy like academics should be able to get under the skin of any dude who came from the streets. Axe lost a lot of weight, to be fair. Lil Baby, 0 hats. That's what they're saying, okay? But maybe if we count the ones he paid for, say no more, say nothing. It says, you'll say buddy a boss, though he can't even control his people. Maybe that's what he wanted his people to do, and maybe that's why he's going to get jammed up in a serious legal problem. They're saying academics about to have a field day with this one, and he did. Okay, I've been seeing nothing but this getting posted on academics page. It's a lot. They're saying, yeah, but I get it. Them football players be aggressive as F in the club for nothing. You damn near got to pop them. I gotta read that. I gotta reload that. That was hilarious. Yeah, but I get it. Them football players be aggressive as F in the club for nothing. You damn near gotta pop them. Because who's gonna fight an oversized adult who's athletic and lifts weights all days, man? Go ahead.
Man, y'all supposed to bring something else though, folks. Y'all supposed to bring mace or something. You can't be in Chicago. You can't be in California of all places with your gun on you, nigga. In the strip club and you pop somebody ass for. You can't do that. You just can't do that. You can't do that, bro. At the end of the day, Young Thug and Lil Durk got locked up on some gang murder shit that they didn't do. Whether they called, at the end of the day, it don't matter if they ordered it or not. They didn't do it. They didn't pull the trigger. You see what I'm saying? You can get locked up for some shit your homies did, gang. It happens all the time, especially with rappers, bro. Do your homework on the BMF case, the BMF Rico, nigga. You know everybody and their mama got locked up, nigga. If you dropped a bag of money off to a dope fiend on a corner, you got arrested for 5 years. You feel me? Like, they ain't playing with that shit, gang.
Go head up with his bullet. The fuck?
I don't hang with no nigga doing no crime.
That's a legendary comment. I'm not gonna lie. I hear it. The football players, bruh, you damn near gotta pop them. That's what they're saying. You damn near gotta pop them. Maybe I feel for Lil Baby now. They're saying Fannie Willis rubbing her hands together right now, but this is in San Francisco. This is a California DA going to be dealing with that.
True.
So I could be wrong. I don't think Fannie could do anything about this. If she wanted, it could be wrapped up into a federal RICO, though, if they are deciding that this is something that is basically furthering the reach and dominance of the 4PF criminal organization state to state. It could
You
be
better
catching
not.
a RICO.
Whoever did that shit, they better
4PF
not.
gonna get it. They're saying she can't charge him, but yeah,
Don't come out with no bags of money and shit. And you know how you niggas like to do. Y'all like to pop.
Believe it or not, I will draw the person you will marry. One of my clients asked for a refund. She thought the man I sketched looked like
shot in the ankle in San Francisco.
Shade. Lock up.
In San Francisco. The team says defensive end Keon White was shot in the ankle. Good evening. I'm Connie Wong.
And I'm Mike Meeback. San Francisco police confirming they did respond to a report of shots fired on Mission right near South Van Ness, 4 o'clock this morning. Police did not identify White as the victim, but the team has since confirmed he was shot.
KTVU's Bailey O'Carroll joins us in the studio with the latest on what we are hearing about this shooting, Bailey.
Yeah, guys, let's get to the details of what we do know, because it is little. I heard from the team about 30 minutes ago. They did tell me 27-year-old defensive end Keon White is out of surgery and that it was successful. San Francisco police described his injury as non-life-threatening. According to police, officers responded to reports of a shooting following an argument that started inside of a business. No arrests have been made. A suspect has not been identified. I spoke with Dr. Rick Lehman, the director of the U.S. Center for Sports Medicine. Dr. Lehman told me White's recovery time will vary greatly depending on where the bullet hit his ankle.
Yeah, ankle.
Well, you never want to get shot in the back because that's where your Achilles is. And you don't really want to get shot on the side because that's where all your major vessels are. So let's say he had a nerve injury, that would end his career. Got shot in something called the posterior tibial nerve. So that would end his career. So hopefully you want to get shot in the front. Well, you don't want to get shot, but if you get shot, you want to get shot in the front or potentially in the side. That would be your preference. And
so you heard that, right? This could be a career.
Yeah, that's what I was finna say, bro. When I heard ankle, see leg sound like, okay, maybe you broke his leg, but that ankle is different, gang. You got your Achilles down there. You know, your ankle is more like your thigh, your leg, or your calf, them like muscles and shit. Them ankles and shit, that's soft tissue down there, gang. You shoot that, and you an NFL defensive end up at that, it ain't like you a quarterback or nothing. Like, you need to explode and get off your,
injury, and somebody's going to be on the hook for this.
Hell
this guy
yeah,
is a...
All right, bro. Lock them up. Private property.